Stephanie Milky here, aka Keto Mom, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the Keto Mom podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the Keto Mom Secrets podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and I have a question for you as I'm straightening up my camera. All right. True or false? Knowledge is power. What do you think? True or false? Cheers. All right. If you're tuning in, it's Sunday. I'm drinking water because you all should be drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. And I drink water faster. I just like to have a straw. Anybody else? Like, you might think it sounds silly, but this is like the tip that I use. If I have a straw in any of my shaker bottles or a shaker bottle with a straw, I drink more water. So there's a tip for you today. And half your body weight in ounces of water. Drink your water. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And true or false, you have to answer. Well, you don't have to. If you're brand new, post new below. I have 4 dogs and 4 daughters, and the dogs are louder than the daughters always, but our girls are teenagers and preteens now. We just celebrated. Well, we had a birthday party for our daughter yesterday. She's turning 10 on Wednesday, so it's our baby. So we have a almost 10-year-old on Wednesday, but it's basically Saturday to Wednesday, so she gets to celebrate all week. We have a 10-year-old, an 11-year-old, a 13, and a 15-year-old girls. It is fun. It is so fun. So tell me real quick, true or false? True or false? Knowledge is power. What do you think? I'm waiting for some answers. All right. Here's what I'm going to say. So I'm sure you said true or false in your head, right? I want you to think of something really quick. Knowledge is power. What is power? To me, power is power is like strength. Okay, so if I were to say, does knowledge change your world? Will knowledge help you lose weight? Let me say it like this. There are 4 birds sitting on a wire. You have to answer this. This is fun. If you've already heard this, you've already heard it. There are 4 birds sitting on a wire, like an electric wire, like a telephone pole. One decides to fly away. How many birds are left on the wire? Anybody know? There are 4 birds on the wire. One decided to fly away. How many birds are left on the wire? The answer is 4. 4. I think of this quote like I think of those birds. Just because you know something, knowledge, and probably none, Lynn, just because you know something, and just because you might decide something doesn't mean you actually have done it or it actually even works for you. Let me give you an example. Some of you have been watching for a very long time, and I think it's amazing. I recognize a lot of names. Thank you for tuning in. And it might not just be me you're watching, but you might be watching a lot of people. And so knowledge is power only when you actually take the action, just like those birds, right? 4 birds on a wire. One decides to fly away. How many are left? Just because you decide isn't the actual action. Just because you have the knowledge doesn't mean you're actually going to hit the goal until you take the action. And so I was just sitting here thinking before I came on live, and I was like, so many of you know how to lose weight. So many of you know what you need to do, right? You know that you should eat less sugar. You know that you should get yourself a straw and drink some water. You know that you should probably sleep more or get off your phone or turn off the TV, right? There's things that we know that we need to do because you have the knowledge of it. We have social media. There's no shortage of things to learn from. So you probably know what you should eat, how to eat, the fact that you should go for a walk and move your body. But that knowledge doesn't actually create the outcome, right? So I'm actually going to say knowledge is power only when you take the action. So it's really a tricky question, right? Knowledge is power when you put the action behind what you know. And some of you just need a reminder that you know how much water to drink each day. You know that your body is made up of, it's like 70% water. You're like, I know I should be drinking water, but I'm going to grab the Coke instead. I know that I should be going for a walk, but I'm going to sit down and watch Netflix. I know that I should, if my goal is fat loss, and I've been telling Stephanie for a very long time I want to lose weight, and then I go to the restaurant, I should maybe order some protein and a veggie instead of the French fries and dessert. I know this, right? I know this. So then the question has to be asked, why are we not doing what we know? Why are you not doing what you know? And I don't have an answer except for there's a book that we went through called The Power to Change. And what that book talked about, it's an incredible book. I actually went through it on the Keto Mom page. You can go to ketomomsecrets.com. Click on book club, scroll through the books. It's called The Power to Change by Craig Groeschel. And he talks about oftentimes people will go through this repetitive cycle of like, I know what to do, working on changing a habit, and then it fails over and over again because they don't get to the who. And so we've talked on this page before. If you're brand new, welcome. Something that we really strive to learn about and I want to help educate you about is it really should be the who before the do. Who do you want to become? What are you striving after? Who do you see yourself being at the end of that goal, right? Or is it like, I'm just losing weight to get to the vacation? Or is it, no, you've got a stronger why. I want to be a healthy mom or a dad, or I want to be a healthy grandma, or I want to be able to go run, or I want to walk up the steps. Like I want to be a healthier version of me. Not that getting into a bathing suit is a bad why, but it's got to be bigger than that so that you stick with it. So I want you to know something. You most likely know what you need to do. It's getting to the root of why do I really want this that will cause the knowledge to flip and you actually go after those goals because you've got a big enough why. Does this make sense? Yes? Hey, anybody having any parties or celebrating? Anybody having anything fun over Memorial Day? That's really what was on my heart, was I wanted to come on here and go, you know what to do, right? Now the key is to take the action. You probably know if you've been here for a while, I come on Sundays. Today is Sunday if you're listening live, and I'm like, plan for your week. I already went to the grocery store today because we're having a lot of people over tomorrow. But plan for your week, right? Prep your meals. I have got right behind this camera all of my laundry that's folded and ready to be put away. So I'm setting myself up for a successful week. I know what I need to do. And I legitimately, about an hour ago, I was sitting at my kitchen table and I was like, I know I need to do my laundry because it needs to get done. We've got a really busy week. And I could have just sat there and not have done it. And then I went, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up and I'm going to put all of my laundry away. It is close because I need to do it. That's the action in order for me to feel like I'm going to win my week because it's a very busy week. Hey, I know you want to lose weight. So in order for that to happen, what do you need to do successfully this week? Get up, set alarms, be prepared, have certain food in the fridge, like map out your meals, wash your gym clothes, whatever it is. Take what you know and put it into action, and that action will change your life. I promise you. So I just want to say thanks for tuning in. Your presence matters, and I love to come on here. Hopefully I can encourage you or inspire you. Remember this, motivation is temporary, right? Oftentimes people will tell me, Stephanie, how do I stay motivated? How do I stay motivated? And I say, well, motivation comes from something external. Motivation is like a book or a podcast or somebody saying something to you or, a quote. Motivation is external. Inspiration has to come within. So you've got to sometimes inspire yourself because you might not have the motivation to do it. So you get to dig deep within and figure out who you want to become and why you're going after the goal. So the inspiration bubbles out of you so that you actually achieve those goals. So today, I'm going to believe that you're going to take some action on anything that's up here that you've been thinking about. Don't just keep it up here. Put it into action so it can actually change your life. At any point in time, you need some recipes. You can go to ketomomsecrets.com, click on recipes, click on book club, click on how to get started, trial packs. We do still have I think today or tomorrow might be the last day for our 25% off sale of Mom Fuel. If you've never tried ketones, post ketones in the comments and we can chat, but these are super great. These are a tool that I drink. I have for 8 years. Otherwise, reach out with questions or ask your questions below. I would love to help answer any of them that you have. I hope you have an incredible day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.